With my next pick, my second pick, I'm taking. This movie sucks.
Are you joking?
There's no... What?
Dude, I don't like this movie like almost at all compared to the first three, but this is still
Yeah.
a good movie.
No, it is not. No, it is not. Welcome back to the Out of Frame show. We're back. I'm Trey Nesbitt here in Los Angeles, California. We got Kadin in the booth, Des Moines, Iowa, Mogy, Atlanta, Georgia. We have another huge show. We have a lot of things to go over. First, Mogy, what'd you watch this last week?
I kind of watched more than I thought I would. Like this morning I was looking at stuff and I was like, oh, I didn't watch that much this week. And then I watched, I think, 2 movies today and added to my total. Rewatches. I rewatched Obsession. I took the wife to Obsession on last Sunday. It's still great. I moved it up to a 4.5 or 4.5. So Trey and I are both at 4.5 on that one now.
Right.
That movie is really incredible. I am still in love with it.
Did Kylie like it?
rewatched- What? Yeah, she did.
She did.
She wasn't. I don't think she was quite as high on it as me, but I think
Right.
if she was to rate it, she probably would have given it a 4.
Which is which is solid. I don't think she's like a huge horror head, is she?
No, definitely not. I wouldn't even call myself a huge horror head. I would say like when good horror like grabs me, it like really grabs me though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I rewatched Avengers: Infinity War, which is my favorite Marvel
What
movie
film?
probably. Avengers: Infinity War.
Oh, I don't.
I hate you. You picked it first. But yeah, I rewatched Infinity War today. Not all of it. I started it the other day with Cooper, and then finished it up today while I was it was playing in the background while I was working. And
Good film.
It is a good film. And then for new stuff for me, I watched Batman: Mask of the Phantasm last night. That was really fucking good. It's an animated Batman movie, so Trey's probably never heard of it, but it's like probably the most emotional you get in a Bruce Wayne, like the most in love you get in a Bruce Wayne. The animation is like very solid, even though it's 30 years old at this point, and it's like a really like gorgeous looking Gotham scene for like the animated version, and I loved it. So I think I gave it a 4.5 on Letterboxd. It was really, really good.
Caden,
And it
have
was
you
like
seen?
sub at an hour and a half. It was great.
Caden, have you seen that?
Yeah. There's 2 movies out by the animation. They did Batman Phantasm and then Batgirl as well. There's an animated Batgirl.
Yep. I haven't seen the Batgirl.
It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's pretty good.
I'm just addicted to Batman content right now, so I'm just watching animated stuff whenever I'm just kind of doing nothing.
You should do the Batman
but,
Beyond TV series.
I've heard the great things, and I do love that animation style too. That Batman is like one of my favorite styles. Of
That
Batman.
TV show is stupidly good.
I've heard good things. Last new thing I watched was I checked out the Goat movie on Netflix with Caleb McLaughlin. Is that his name? The Stranger Things kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the lead, and then Steph Curry plays a giraffe. It was solid. I actually the animation was like, yeah, better than I expected it to be for sure. That not anything like super special, but it's like a very like passable kids movie with like an okay story and a cool animation style, and it's like a basketball movie, so that was cool too. But
Nick Curcio, he does film TikTok. I met him at a thing. He helped write that movie. Just kind of cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was solid.
Pretty cool.
I think I gave it 3.5.
That's sweet.
So,
And it looks pretty good. I haven't seen it, but
yeah,
I've heard
it was
good
one
things.
that if I would have had time, I probably would have gone to in theaters when it came out, but it was not like super high up on the list. And then I saw it on Netflix, and I was like, oh, let me throw this on.
Nice.
And then I have 2 other things, but we'll talk about those in a little bit.
Yeah. Caden, did you see anything this week?
Other than anime TV shows now.
What's
what
the
TV
anime
shows?
TV show you're watching again?
I am watching... there's so many I'm watching, but the top ones I think everyone should watch is Restoria. And, I'm rewatching, I think it's 88 Rising, I believe it's called, right? I forgot the name.
Wistoria? Is that what it's called? Wistoria?
It's gonna win an award. It's gonna win an award this year for like best animation. The fight scenes are ridiculous, and the story's good.
Yeah.
It won't win like the award, but like an anime award show. Yeah.
What are you eating?
Sunflower seeds.
You cannot do that while we're doing a show. That's
Whoa.
insane. That's insane. You can't. Those are your last 3 seeds in your mouth right now. Oh, dude, please don't.
What?
You gotta, Kadin, you gotta stop.
Just go back to ripping your vape.
Stop. Spit them out. Spit them out. Spit them out right now.
I'm done.
Oh my God.
I got some
All right.
saltine crackers over there. You want me to start eating those?
Yeah,
Jack?
I'd start eating saltine. Jesus Christ.
What? I gotta.
You're
Focus.
crazy, dude.
They're just the
You're
loudest
crazy.
snack.
I watched I finished Beef. First of all.
Oh, nice. Season 2?
I finished season 2 of Beef. There were things I really liked about this show, and there were other things I really kind of hated about season 2. They definitely went all out, which I always like anytime a TV show or movie does. But there's some stuff that just straight up doesn't work. I think it's definitely not as good as season 1. So if you're looking at like maybe watching it, I would maybe pass unless you loved season 1.
Is it still worth watching season 1?
Season 1's good. If you haven't seen season 1, I liked it.
Kylie was looking at it on Netflix yesterday, and I was like, I've heard good things, but I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
I liked season 1 a lot. Charles Melton in season 2 carries it pretty heavily. And then the dad from Parasite is in this film. The poor dad. Mm-hmm. He's in a bunch of Bong Joon-ho movies.
All of them.
He is excellent. Is he in all of them?
I want to say so, yeah.
At some point, he's in all of them. Like,
I think so. I don't know that for sure. Actually, let me double check.
But he's spectacular. He's in it just like a little
Song
bit.
Kang-ho, is that his name? Yeah. Yeah, but he's in Parasite, Memories of Murder, Snowpiercer, The Host.
Yeah. Because I know he's the lead in Memories and The Host. Yeah, I didn't think Okja.
Lady of
he's
Vengeance, is that? No, that's Park Chan-wook. So, yeah.
But Beef was fine. Beef was fine. It was just so obviously trying to be White Lotus.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Yeah. I mean, you see something work, you try to copy it, you know?
Yeah. Movies, I watched Puss in Boots, Last Wish.
Oh, yeah. Tell me what you thought, because I love
spectacular.
It's
spectacular.
Right? Yeah,
this
dude,
movie,
it's so fucking good.
I think this movie is one of the best animated movies ever made.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at on it right now.
Yes. I completely agree with you. It's top 10, and I don't think it's like, I don't think
you like this movie?
Oh, this movie is great. The wolf, the whistle, like the whistle just gets you every time, especially when he's running away in the castle and then he sees him on the wagon when he whistles, you see him again. It's like, you can't beat that. And then he goes under the tree and then he's like, I know what you are. You're death. He figures out he's the Reaper.
And I think it's so great. It's a perfect blend of like, you have plenty of stuff for obviously just kids, but then there is like some very deep themes within this movie. Mulaney as I watched it last night. I forget the nursery rhyme character name, but Mulaney's so funny. Lauren knew immediately that the big guy. So she's like, "Oh, that's John Mulaney." She has
Jack
the
Horner.
biggest thing for John Mulaney.
I had to look it up because it was going to piss me off. Jack Horner is who it is.
Jack Horner.
But yeah, I completely echo everything that you just said. I had heard great things about this movie, and I hadn't seen it until it was either late last year or early this year. No, it was late. It would have been late last year because but it was. I went in blind and I was taken away from like anything that I was like, oh, this isn't just like a shitty spin-off of a Shrek character. Like, I love Puss in Boots and Shrek, but I didn't expect the movies to be good, which is why I never saw the first one. And then somebody told me to watch this, and I was like, all right, cool, I'll check it out. And the animation style with it, like, you can like feel the like Asian or Japanese and Chinese like anime influences and like all the fight scenes and stuff, and they're so fucking cool. This movie is awesome. Heavy recommend to anyone that hasn't seen.
Yes, heavy recommend. When you see animation, which we'll talk about later, done well and thinking about perspectives constantly rather than covering it like a lot of normal animated movies do, it just sets it apart. I mean, I think this movie has a lot to do with like Into and Across the Spider-Verse. Just the way it's kind of shot. Really thinking about telling stories with their angles and what they're doing with that. I loved it. And then I kind of wanted to clear out and I want to update you guys what's going on with Summer House. Do you have any sort of context with Bravo, Summer House, and what's happening with West, with Amanda, with Sierra?
Brother, I haven't even heard any of the names you just said.
You don't know any of this?
Nothing.
This is taking... Okay, so it's Summer House. The concept of this is that pretty much all these somewhat rich people, rich hot people from New York go to the Hamptons and stay in a house over the summer. But the thing is, they're all really good friends, and they've been good friends for a long time, but they just film everything. Well, two of them ended up getting married. This is season, I think, like 10. Two of them ended up getting married. Kyle and Amanda get married. They have been... He's 38. He has decided to become a DJ in the last year or two, and has just been traveling like crazy. They've grown apart. Well, anyways, there's this other character named West that it has just come out recently that Amanda slept with West. And they're all staying in the same house.
His name's Wes with a T? Like
West.
Kanye's last name?
So I think his full name is Weston or something like that.
Sure.
But they just call him West.
Considerably shorter, I guess.
And West had a very serious relationship with another person in the house. But like the world, guys, this, I know it sounds, the world is falling apart over. These guys were married and she just straight up cheated on him with another guy in the house.
Yeah,
I'm not getting the reaction I wanted.
Brother, I don't know these people. What do you want for a reaction from me?
Reality TV show sucks now, so.
What do you mean it sucks? Okay, well, you're caught up. Now you understand what's going on in Summer House. Season finale is going on right now.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't have us push.
I'm deep into this, and it's disappointing that you guys aren't engaged at all.
I asked for a push last week so I could go see Obsession. Trey asked for a push this week so we can watch Summer House finale.
I've also been watching Survivor. I think it's weird that there hasn't been more discourse and even like content really covering Survivor season 50. Because I do think it's been a weird season, but it's been a great season of Survivor. They've thrown every single trick, every single twist at the show. And usually I wouldn't like that because I just think the base rules of Survivor work so well. But it's actually worked really, really great. They brought Mr. Beast in for an episode. Usually I would fucking hate that because I think Mr. Beast has ruined so much about YouTube. But it actually was kind of sick. So that's what I've been tuned into. You guys tuned in at all? Have you guys heard anything about Survivor?
My wife loves Survivor. She's watching it downstairs with her sister right now. I have 5 updates. Do you want these?
Go ahead.
You can just give me reactions to what she said.
Well, don't spoil it because it's like airing like right now.
This is all from last week. You're caught up through last week?
Yes.
This is nothing from today. She texted me these like an hour or so ago. She texted me these at 5:54 Eastern. So.
Yes.
So Riz God, that's a person, I guess, might win. Yes. And she says that sucks. Not a fan of Riz God, apparently.
Disagree.
Oh, you like Riz God?
I love Riz.
Gotcha.
I fucking love Riz God.
Her and her sister wanted Suri to win, and then
yeah, I get that.
So they're sad about that.
Yeah.
They think Ozzy is an idiot.
Yeah, he is an idiot. He died with an idol.
Yep, that is dumb. They now want Tiff to win. That's who they're pulling for now.
Yes. I would probably also be on board with that.
And then the last one is Aubrey might win. We don't want her to win, but she's also playing a great game for herself, so it wouldn't be that mad if she wins.
Yeah. Yeah. I would be mad if Aubrey won, but
Those are Kylie's takes on Survivor.
But do you know what fucking sucks about the world today? Number one, Kalshi. Kalshi knows everything. Kalshi knows the future.
Oh, it's just predicting who's going to win?
Well, dude, I think like at the beginning of the first episode, I went on to Kalshi to check something for a friend that wanted odds because he's an addict. And
Kalshi's legal everywhere. Why can't he just check?
Exactly. And on the front page, dude, one of the first markets that's on there is who will win Survivor. And it had one person 70% to win. That person's still in the game. And it pisses me off. It's like, okay,
wait, that was like before the season started?
Yes, it was. I saw it like right after the first episode. So somebody had like insider info. Frustrating. I hate this world.
What do you think about Shea winning MVP?
I think that Wembanyama proved who's the guy.
Thanks, Kadin. I agree with you. I don't like Shea winning MVP this year.
He fouled his way into it.
Said as a guy that had like $60 on Luka to win MVP at crazy odds earlier in the year, but
yeah, Luka's dead.
SGA legitimately fouled his way into MVP, and it showed last night with Game 1 with the Spurs, or not last night, but 2 nights ago. Game 1 with the Spurs. They're flopping around, looking like they're going to get calls, and then just get beat out. They get beat out by the Spurs. If they don't get the foul calls because they're foul baiting, they don't win. They suck.
That 3 from Wemby. Holy shit.
Insane.
How do you come up with the confidence of that? Like he had 30 seconds left to figure out a shot, and he just pulls that.
Trey, am I allowed to have this on my other screen?
I can't see anything. What?
I said, am I allowed to have this on my other screen?
Yeah. Let's get to, okay. So, Kadin, you had us watch Perfect Blue. You gave us this assignment. We're trying to get into more anime. Our assignment this week was to watch Perfect Blue. We're both going to go back and forth and give our reviews, including scores. Mogy, I'm going to ask you to go first.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yes.
Okay, I can do that. Let me pull up my Letterboxd review really quick so I know I'm not lying. I gave Perfect Blue 4. What?
Oh, sorry. And Kadin, this is like one of your favorite movies of all time, right?
Yeah, Kadin,
this is one of my favorite.
Interject whenever. Do you want Kadin to go first and talk about it for a second?
No. We'll get him at the end. But okay. This is Kadin. This is one of Caden's favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, it was as heavy a recommendation as can come from Kadin. So I think Trey and I both went into this with pretty high expectations. I know that some of our mutuals have also rated this pretty highly. I don't know if Trey looked at it on Letterboxd at all beforehand, but it is rated very highly by a lot of our mutuals. This is a very popular movie. I landed at a 4 out of 5 on my first watch. This is a movie that I see myself going back to in the future. I really, really, really loved the last, 35 minutes of this, when it's just like taking your mind and twisting it in a fucking pretzel and like making you question everything that you think you're like figuring out up until that point. I think the reveal at the end is unbelievable. I said in my review, I think the animation is like a little bit dated, and you can see that in parts of it, but it's also like the way that it's animated makes some of those chase scenes and some of the like really intense scenes just look gorgeous. And yeah, man, I really like this. That like I could see the 4-star going up. Like I don't see it going below 4 stars. I really enjoyed this movie, which I didn't know what was going on at all, like throughout. I'm not sure that I know how to comprehend what I watched, but I know that I really loved it.
That's good.
Trey, what do you got?
Kadin. Mm-hmm. As your brother, there is a piece of me that's a little bit concerned that this is one of your favorite movies of all time. I won't lie to you. Well, first of all, I think I confused which one you said was like more of a sad, somber film versus like, I guess maybe you said this is a horror. I don't remember what context you gave.
Pancreas is the one that he said was the sad one.
Pancreas is the sad one.
Yep.
Well, let me tell you, me and my partner sat down to watch this film, and we got in about 15 minutes, and I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? This is not what I thought this was going to be. Lauren was like, what is this? And we turned it off, and we turned on Puss in Boots. And after finishing it today, thank Christ that I changed it before Lauren saw the end of that movie.
Yeah, the scene about
Because,
30 minutes in, I
dude,
think like smacked you, dude. Like,
holy fuck. I mean,
yeah.
I have seen some dark movies in my movie going time. This is one of the darkest movies I've ever seen.
Yeah.
One of those movies that like literally crawls under your skin and makes you, and elicits a certain emotion that obviously it's trying to do. And I you can draw on so much from like obviously Black Swan, I think is what kind of came to me, that really influenced that movie, or even Persona in some sort of sense. My problem with this movie is that I think it feels dated in the sense that, one, they would never do the things they did in this movie today.
Like what?
Like, I mean, the full-on scene at the club. That was
I guess I don't
being
have
filmed.
I don't have
Obviously, they
enough
would never do that.
knowledge. I was just
They
saying,
would
I
never-
don't have enough knowledge of other anime, so I don't know if that's like something that could be more common in the anime like sphere. Is like harder scenes like that and more graphic scenes like that. But yeah, I could see where you would get that.
I think I totally see how this is the type of thing that I think this movie is for some people, and I don't think that is for me. I think this screenplay is like crazy, and some of the cinematography and the shots that they use within this film, specifically like pulling out and like somebody's always watching her, whether she shows up on TV cameras or like how there used to be those TV screens inside of window shops, or like these like reflections that are, she's just always being peered into. I appreciate and see all of that. I just don't know if I loved some of the violent and sexually violent. I thought was maybe a bit over the line. That's where the 1997 was really being felt for me. Dude, Kadin, I honestly think if you take those two things out of this movie, it really elevates it for me. I just didn't think that was necessary.
You don't think that it was necessary to show the trauma that caused her disorder?
I don't think it had to be done like that. The way they not only shot that, but also what they showed within those scenes, I thought was over a line.
And I don't disagree with you. I think it's meant, the way that it's shot, I think it's meant to take you out of it and to make you think like what the fuck is going on right now.
Yeah.
But
I get that.
I totally understand where you're coming from. If that's a scene that's going to make you like absurdly uncomfortable, then like you're going to rate this movie lower, and that's completely okay. Everything everything that we're saying is very subjective, so it's all like opinions when it comes to these things. So I mean, I wish that you would have liked it a little bit more because I liked it so much. But
the thing is, I like everything that it like is doing as far as what it's trying to say about creativity and battling with yourself and the pressures that audiences are giving you. I honestly just think that those several scenes were maybe a bit whether it's like on the nose or almost like a little bit lazy, because it's obviously like the worst thing that can like happen to anybody. And I just thought it was like, okay, why are we doing that? I feel like there's a different way to show this emotion. That's where I come from it, and I would, because of that, I would say 3.5 out of 5.
Okay. So you're not like that much lower than I am. And 3.5,
No.
you're recognizing that you're recognizing it for the like great screenplay and the great things that you talked about. It's just not something that you loved or would see yourself returning to.
No. That's fucking crazy, Kadin. Oh my god.
Okay, can we put out a disclaimer here? I Want to Eat Your Pancreas is my favorite movie. Perfect Blue is like when we talked about the podcast last week, I said that was one of the freakiest movies I've ever watched.
Okay, yeah, then absolutely. This is definitely one of the freakiest movies I've ever seen.
No, I agree with that.
It
I
makes-
think it kind of fits in with like I've been watching some freaky shit lately, and it just kind of fit in that same lane.
It's like last week when we did my top 10 favorite movies. I think you and Lauren should watch I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
That movie is like one of my favorites, and it's one of the best tearjerkers in my opinion of how they built up the characters towards the ending and then the reveal of the ending. Perfect Blue, when we talked about it last week, I said this was probably one of the freakiest movies I've ever watched that like was like, what the hell's happening? Because the scene in the club, it's like it's talking about the idol industry, and this isn't that crazy from it because there's a lot of scenarios that happens. Like Japanese places or Asian cultures are very low on violence, but stalking in this is very common within those countries of like the 1%. So of her, like that scene in the club, yeah, you don't need to show that much, but oh my gosh! And then the ending scene when she's getting chased of her in the costumes, like holy shit!
Yeah,
Dude, in that ending chase, the quick flashes, like every time you see a reflection and you see the Rumi character in the reflection, like looking crazy as fuck in the chase, dude, it's just so well done.
yeah. It really is well done. I just don't. I think
The twist was great.
Right. The twist is great. It's really well written and shot. I just think those I think 2 moments, I was like,
What was the second one? The club scene. What was the second one?
Towards the end when she's fighting off.
Yes. Okay, never mind. Yeah, when he's like actually trying to do it. Because they like framed the club one as if it's like just being shot for like a movie or whatever, so you don't think it's actually happening. But then as you're watching it, you're like, this looks a little bit too fucking real to like.
Yeah. And then even with the framing of her doing that nude photo shoot, the way it was almost like a little bit too, not like I don't know. You see all this like horrible graphic. And then it's like these really sexy photos being taken. I don't know. Some of those like pieces of it, I just feel like would never be done today. I understand what they're trying to say, and obviously these types of things happen. I think it would have been done with a little bit more care today. But again, as far as like a filmmaking exercise, like they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, I think in that last 30 minutes, the constant cut, like every time something kind of funky happens, the constant like cuts back to her bed, is like. It fucked with my, like, I literally, it was the meme when the guy like sits up in his chair. That was me like trying to figure out what the fuck was going on, because I was like, this is so sick, but I don't know what to think, and I don't know who's doing what yet.
Yep.
Yeah, just disclaimer, everyone. This is not this movie.
Kadin loves this movie. This is a top 2 Kadin movie.
Stop. This movie is just fucked to the head. We just talked about it last week. This is not in my top 10 whatsoever.
No, it can be. I mean, dude, if you say that other people are contemporaries love this film,
Brother,
then like
Jagger's
obviously
got
I'm
this
in
at
the
4.5.
minority.
Derek's got this at a 5.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a very, very like well appreciated movie. Like, I don't know if you looked at Letterboxd ratings. This has 460,000 5-stars on Letterboxd. It's a 4.4 overall rating on Letterboxd.
Yeah, the movie's good, but it's a little too ecchi for my liking. But like,
yeah, which I mean,
I love edgy movies, man. I'm a weirdo when it
Yeah.
comes to stuff like this, I guess.
I will say though, like with anime,
What would you give it out of 5, Kadin?
I would give it like a 4.5. It's just good. It's well done.
Yeah.
I think there's just things that you can't like, especially with the club scene. Yeah, it's very very sickening. But like in normal anime, like for any anime fans, like Guts, Berserker, like there's a lot worse things within those in the manga than you would know, and they sometimes do post that within the animation. I wouldn't say in Berserk they go that crazy, but like in the manga there's some pretty disgusting things that are just edgy in the thing, and even Goblin Slayer. If people have seen that, I don't know if anyone's seen that, but like the first like episode. It talks about this group of adventurers going down a tunnel, and then they get caught by goblins, and the girls get raped by the goblins, and that's how it starts off the show.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's just anime, man.
Yeah, maybe I need to hop on board. Well, I don't know.
I don't think you need to hop on board with rape, Trey.
No, I don't think you do either.
Which, I mean, I'm looking now, and there's a lot of people I respect that fucking love this movie.
Yeah. No, and like you said, I think it's because it is very well done, but if there's certain content that doesn't sit well with you, you're going to rate it a little bit lower.
Yeah.
It just is what it is, you know?
You're either going to love it or you're going to hate it, and you're going to hate it because of the two scenes that are just like, it makes your skin crawl. It really makes your skin crawl.
It does.
Yeah, I just didn't.
Trey said it really well. Like, this movie gets under your skin. It does.
Yeah.
This
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I like doing this, though. So we should do it again.
Same.
I have a movie for you guys, which I don't know if Kadin's seen this movie.
What is it?
Kadin, have you seen A Ghost Story?
I've seen it. I've seen half of it, to be honest with you. I started it, I just did not finish.
Man.
Okay, yeah, you guys got to watch Ghost Story.
This guy's killing me. It's only 93 minutes. It's fine.
It's another short movie. Kadin, compared to what Kadin had us watch, this is light viewing.
No, it's not.
This
might be more depressing.
This is no, it is not. I honest to God, I think this is an uplifting movie. I think this is a feel good movie.
That's because of when you first watched it. It's got to be.
No, dude. I watched this just the other day, and I have not stopped thinking about it.
It made you feel good.
Yes. You guys are both people that have moved away from home or have moved locations, and if you've done that before,
in your parents' house right now.
But Kadin moved to Arizona. He went to Iowa.
That's true. He was away for a while.
And I don't know. It's a 90-minute movie. I need you guys to lock in for 90 minutes.
93-minute movie.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Next week,
I
Ghost
told
Story.
you.
Yes?
I'll watch whatever you assign, but
it might be a little tough. I have a bachelor trip for 5 days, so I'll try my best.
Are you going to be here next week?
Yes, I'll be here Wednesday, but I have to get fitted next Monday in Minneapolis, and then I'm just busy with the bachelor trip.
Where are you flying somewhere, or is it?
We're going to Cross Lake, Minnesota.
Oh, gotcha. But are you driving?
Yeah, I might just watch on the drive. But
I was gonna say, if you're not driving and you could try to sneak it in on the drive, then
I have like a layover where I'm there. I have I have to pick up one of my buddies, one of the grooms at midnight. So I have to get there around 10, so I could probably watch it at the airport while I'm waiting for him.
Okay. You need to watch it. It's 90 minutes. You can find 90 minutes, brother. I found 90 minutes for this.
You can watch it in spurts if you want to, little 30-minute spurts.
I would rather you didn't, but this is a movie that would reward you didn't. But I need you to watch and I need you to lock in. Okay. So Ghost Story next week. Really quick, Mogy, you watched Return of the King. You finished off Lord of the Rings. What did you think of Return of the King?
Do you want my least favorite part or my favorite part first?
I want you to give it a quick review and then rating.
I think it is probably the best finale to a story in that it closes the book for each characters in such a truly touching and heartwarming way that it makes you feel good about ending your time with each of them, I think. So I really appreciate it for that. I think like initially, like right after finishing it, I think I like Two Towers more. Like I think I had more fun watching Two Towers. I think like the pacing in Two Towers is a little bit better. I struggled with a little bit of the pacing of the end of the walk with Frodo and Sam, because it's like it takes so long and it takes so long and they're just struggling and struggling and struggling, and I'm like, guys, get the fuck on with it for a little bit. Sam is still my favorite character. Him looking at Frodo and saying, I can't carry it for you, but I can carry you, is one of the better lines that I can like think of off the top of my head.
Fuck yeah, hype me up.
Yeah, no, that line fucking rocks. And then, dude, one thing that pissed me off on the walk, Frodo gets that burst of energy and he just sprints up the last little fucking hill.
Right
And then you get in there and he's just like, I'm like, dude, come on. Yeah. No, I did really like, I gave this one a 4.5 as well. I would not be shocked to see all of them jump a half star on rewatch. I'm going to do the extended editions hopefully sometime this fall, like hopefully by the end of the year, and then we can do quick reviews on those too, because it'll be obviously like this one is an extra hour and 20 minutes longer or whatever it is. So yeah, I'm excited to do those. I watched some breakdowns of each of them after I was watching them to like make sure that there was nothing that I missed, because obviously there's just like so much here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's incredible. Like everybody's right. Everybody talks about it being as good as it is for a reason. It is that good. It is an incredible story, and it is like a perfect culmination to the story. Now can I say the thing that I hated the most?
Yes.
What's the point of saying they've got X thousand orcs if you're just gonna make a fucking earthquake take them all out and not hurt you?
Are you talking at the end?
Yeah. Just say there's less orcs and then have like a decently cool battle where like each of you has to take out like 2 or 3 of them, and now you have all this extra energy from knowing Frodo just took out Sauron. Like, that's my one. And granted, it's the end of a trilogy. The breakdown I was watching said that the interviews with the directors, like Peter Jackson has said, like it was sheer exhaustion that caused them to not do that. Like they were so exhausted at that point after filming that they didn't even get reaction shots of a lot of the people. Like after the earthquake happened and Sauron like fell, and they did that, like the effects of it like on the field and did the like those shots. They were all so exhausted that they literally forgot to get those reaction shots, so they had to film them later. So like I get it, but that's like, I think that's my biggest gripe. It's just like, it's like one of those things that's like a little bit too convenient. But yeah, other than that, I thought it was really, really good. That, and then the pacing of the Frodo and Sam walk towards the end, I think that could have been better paced. Because there's just like 4 or 5 cut-ins in the middle where I feel like they make zero fucking progress. And I'm like, guys, like you're just getting more mad at Sam. Sam's doing nothing. Fucking Smeagol's being a dickhead. Like,
He is a dickhead.
Sam getting all the way to the bottom just to see that he was right about Smeagol throwing the fucking bread over to climb all the way back up. And I'm like, God damn it, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But would you say overall as a series, it met your expectations, exceeded your expectations, fell short?
I would say it probably exceeded them, because like I knew everybody liked them, but I was like, not like my thing.
Yeah.
And then I watched them and I actually really liked them. So
Yeah. I would say that I go back to Return of the King the least out of the 3.
I could see that. You go back to Two Towers the most?
I go back to Two Towers, and dude, that you'll come back to fucking love the beginning of 1.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm like, I think 1 might be the one I'm most excited to rewatch.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like with Two Towers, I don't really know what else the extended could give me that I don't like, and I'm sure there is, but because like there's another hour on the third or on the second one too. But
Be ready
I'm
to
really
hang
excited
out with
to
some
go
trees,
back.
baby.
Oh, it's more time with the trees. I might shoot myself in the head.
I remember as a kid hating those scenes. Be like, can't we fucking go back to Helm's Deep right now?
But they help with the pacing so much. They're so necessary. It's unreal.
And as you like get older, that there is some true. I love those scenes now.
Yeah. They are
some
great
true
scenes,
wisdom
but
coming from
the
the
amount
ends.
that you want to like get into the Helm, like you just want to be in Helm's Deep so bad. So, yeah, no, it's I'm glad you made me watch them, but I'm slightly sad that I can't say that I haven't seen them now.
So what, off the top of your head, what would you rank them?
Right now 2, 3, 1.
Okay. But so you would go, 1 is 3.5, 4 stars. 2 is 4.5.
One's
3
a
is 4.
4. One's a 4. Like
Four,
or
4.5.
one's a 4. On rewatch, I could see it going to a 4.5. The other 2 are 4.5s. On rewatch, could see them going to a 5. They didn't like immediately say you have to be a 5, but on rewatch, I could see them saying that to me. Especially watching the extendeds, because I think I liked the characters enough that I want to spend more time with them. And if I get more funny shit with Gimli in the second one, it's going to a 5, no doubt.
Well, you did it. You did it. You spent 9 hours in Middle Earth. Congratulations.
Kylie did it too. She watched it with me.
Hell yeah. Did she like him or no?
Yeah, she really liked him.
Caden, rank the...
Oh, wait,
Lord of
I
the
didn't
Rings
say
movies.
my favorite part. I forgot to say my favorite part.
What's your favorite part?
Other than the Sam telling Frodo that he can carry him, it's the or when fucking, what's his name? God damn it. At the end
Legolas.
when they say,
Gimli.
no, not Legolas. Fucking Aragorn says, no, you bow for no one to the hobbits.
Right.
And everybody bows to them. I had tears streaming down my face. Yeah. They all just look so happy. And you told me that I was going to like Pippin eventually. And I still don't like love Pippin. But I think Merry and Pippin both like deserved the ending that they got. Like I thought it was very cool that after Aragorn said for Frodo and they started, or like then everybody charged, those two were the first two off the line. I thought that was super sick. Just showed like how much they cared about their friend. But yeah. All right. Now Caden can go. Sorry.
Caden, rank them.
Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. I would do number Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, and then Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring.
So you go
3, 2, 1.
I go to 3, 2, 1.
All right. That's what most people would say.
I was gonna say, is that the consensus or is it 3-1-2 for the most part?
It's either 3, 2, 1 or 3, 1, 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure Return of the King is like everyone's favorite. Obviously, that's the one that won all the awards. See,
Yeah. Hardcore fans would go probably 1, 3, 2.
I just wonder, like, I feel like the effects and everything in 2 were better than 3 as well.
I don't know. The spider's pretty
And
cool,
like,
dude.
I mean, it's all the same stories, and they were done so close together that it's very similar throughout. And I guess in 3 they have the most that they do with all of the Gollum stuff and like the Smeagol stuff. Circus is great, man.
Oh, he's so good.
The detail of like Smeagol not standing on 2 feet until the very end when he touches the ring again is unbelievably cool. Yeah, it was great.
Nice. All right.
Wait,
I watched.
Yeah, Trey watched The Batman. It's right there. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Okay, so this week I watched The Batman. I watched The Batman when it first came out. I do not remember it at all. I think I had it like a 3.5, 4 out of 5 stars.
Can you believe this guy, Kadin?
I remember being like, okay, whatever. That was another superhero movie. Then I have heard all the conjecture about so many people just apparently fucking loving this movie. People even like going as far to say The Batman is better than The Dark Knight. So I wanted to revisit. And I would say that might be true.
It's close, man.
This might be better than Dark Knight.
I don't know if it's like better, but they're very close.
I think so. This movie has so much to say, and it came out in 2022. Obviously, this has so much to say about like incel white guys. I think.
Yep. Very
Which
much
is
so.
like, even more prevalent and true right now. I think that, well, first big note is like, is this like maybe the best usage of a song, like an actual full length song, not editing it at all in like film history? It's up there. with Something in the Way by Nirvana.
It's fucking close, dude. And it hits for the you don't get sick of it for a second.
No,
it's
no.
Like,
I was like, can we hear it again, please? In the middle of it? Because it's only at the beginning and the end.
Oh, yeah. It's so good. It's so good.
Movies don't do that. I mean, they used to do that all the time, where there'd be like a song. That's like the true theme of the movie. This is a perfect usage. Reeves knows how to do action scenes incredibly well. He shoots them perfectly. I just so many times in movies I zone out during action scenes. I was locked in for these. What else did I have? So what held me back? Oh, Zoe Kravitz. Oh my God, Zoe Kravitz. This might be the most attractive anybody's been on.
She's so sexy, dude.
Holy shit!
Unbelievably attractive in this movie.
Unbelievable. Like it's staggering. The reason why this is a 4.5 and not a 5.
You're at 4.5. Okay, nice.
I'm 4.5. I thought about going 5.
Oh, I
really loved this movie. It's one of those that like I had to stop for a second and I was like, I want to get back to it so badly. This might be hot. I was pretty hit or miss on Paul Dano.
I can't see that because I love Paul Dano in this role, but I've heard that gripe before, so like I don't mind that. I think that this version of the Riddler, when everybody else has thought of the Riddler as this like joke character, bright green, like dumb jokes like all the time, I think that the way that Matt Reeves made him both like scary and like a real serial killer that could be in real life, I think it works so well in this. And I think like the way that Dano looks as the Riddler in this is like really unique and very cool. I don't know how comic accurate it is. I don't read the comics, but I loved it. So, did you not like?
I think I was hit or miss. There were times where I was like, this is incredible. This is working so well. And then there's other scenes that like maybe we need to ground it a little bit more, or it seems like he's really performing. But that was just a couple of times, and I think it was just me being like, I miss the Joker. Like you put the Joker type of performance into this, because Joker, it's never performing. I always felt like it was so true to that character. Paul Dano at times I felt like it was a little performing. And then I thought the ending of this film kind of lost its footing the last like 5-10 minutes.
In what way?
Does that make sense? And the way that like I love the conclusion of everything that happens at the garden. But I thought the Joker scene was misplaced.
So
I thought you should have cut that.
I've heard that as well.
It just didn't feel like it fit.
My first question is, did you like the scene with Dano in jail? With the scene between Pattinson and Dano when he was in jail?
Yeah, mostly. Yeah.
Okay. So
mostly.
Okay, I thought that might have been one of the spots that you
the thing is,
him and you felt like he was being a little performative.
I think maybe you compare it to like the Joker in the jail scene, and that's like one of like the most legendary scenes.
Yeah, that's one of the best scenes in The Dark Knight. Yeah.
So like obviously you're going to compare it to that. It's not as good at that, but I almost think that's also Robert's performance isn't maybe that good in that scene as well.
I love Robert as the Batman, though. I think that he plays that
I
really
loved him.
well.
I loved him too, but there's just a little bit of weird energy in that scene that wasn't. It was still a fine scene, but it's not as good as the Joker.
No, it's not. I completely agree with that. I don't know that there's many scenes in any Batman movie that will touch that Joker in. Like in The Dark Knight. Joker in the jail scene.
In general, dude. Just in general.
Couple spots in this one that I wanted to ask you about. How do you feel about Jeffrey Wright and how do you feel about Andy Serkis?
They were both great. They were both incredible.
I thought Serkis as Alfred, like I think he got some flack like right when it came out. I love him as Alfred. I think he plays it super well.
Loved it.
Yeah, I think
I love Jeffrey Wright.
Jeffrey Wright as Gordon
like
is
everything.
So good, man. Same. I'm a big Jeffrey Wright guy. I think him as Gordon fits very, very well.
Do you want to hear a take?
What?
I think he's potentially better than The Dark Knight.
Than Old Moon? I mean, I don't hate that take, dude. Jeffrey Wright is probably my favorite Gordon, like in anything that I've consumed. So,
Kadin, what do you think about this film?
Ooh, I love this film. I
I was
honestly,
hoping you'd say that.
I
Gordon.
honestly love this film. I think it's somewhat better than The Dark Knight. Don't get me wrong.
I might be with you, Kadin. I'm close. I think I have them both at 5 stars, but I'm close.
The biggest thing about this that I don't think people get, and I think Trey misses out, is like what year of Batman we're in. This is year 2 Batman. This is like him trying to figure it out.
Right.
This is year 2.
Yep.
It's not year 1, it's year 2.
And I love the tech he has so far.
The tech he has.
God, I love this world.
It looks home style, which is like he's a billionaire, but it's home style. It's year 2. He isn't like the Tumblr isn't in here. Like the Dark Knight is set when Batman's like in this for 10 plus years, double digits. And I think the Riddler is good. I love the beginning scene of him in the binoculars, and like you can hear his breathing, and he's stalking this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he comes down, and you just see him behind him, and he's walking behind the TV. It's a six shot. But I think the Riddler's good. I think if you know, it's not comic book accurate. It depends what comic book you're going to or in TV shows. But like a depiction of like a real life serial killer that does riddles, yeah, it's good for itself.
I agree.
What was it?
Yeah.
I think the fight scenes are great. I love the dynamic of like him going into Iceberg Lounge, and he's just fighting all those guys and it's blared music, and it feels clustered. Like it feels like a clustered fight of him fighting. It doesn't feel spaced out. Like you're in a club with all these people, and so I think that shot really well. But Zoe Kravitz is just hot.
Oh my God.
She's stunning in this movie.
Oh my God.
But I will say, I think the ending. I do understand the Joker and the Riddler, but I think it kind of gives it character as well, of like him crying and him seeing, because like the whole main focus of it is like Batman's year 2. Like in the comics, he doesn't know what he stands for. He's trying to kill these guys. That's why in the beginning scenes, when they ask him, "Who are you?" he says, "I'm vengeance." He doesn't know who he is.
Mm-hmm.
What a great fucking scene.
It is. It's a great scene.
And the
then-
monologue leading into it. Oh my God.
That's a good point.
But like, there's 4 different Batmans that you can see through all the universes that we get of the Dark Knight, the Batman, the older Batmans as well, of like what it symbolizes. And I think this does the best symbolization of vengeance and so much rage, but that won't heal a city. You're trying to become more. You can't beat the guy that's who's not gonna be afraid of you. You have to have the people. You have to show healing, hope. I think that's the different aspects of Batman. And that's what he figures out at the end of the garden. Like that scene when he cuts himself down, he has the fire stick, and he's leading the charge, leading these people. I think that's where it's kind of going.
Oh, what a shot.
What a shot.
What a shot.
Dude.
That
The
like
red.
God's eye view of him.
Yep. Through the water, leading everybody. So good.
But
Um,
I will say, I hope they bring Bane into this movie, into this series. I know they're doing the Long Halloween in part 2, which they're having Harvey Dent, the guy who plays Bucky, I forget his name.
That's Sebastian Stan, yeah, is Harvey Dent.
Yes, and his wife. I'm not going to spoil anything if you don't know the comics, but the Long Halloween's really good.
Yeah, we won't spoil the story because I don't even know it yet, and I kind of want to go in like really blind.
Right.
This is one for everybody listening. We will see the Batman 2 opening night. Trey and I will probably see it together at that point, because he should be down somewhere in the South by then as well. But if we're close enough, we'll see it together.
Do we have a release date on Batman Part 2?
Sometime next year. I think we do. It is October 1st, 2027.
Okay.
Just so fucking far away.
But
It's a year.
I hope they bring Bane
The
into
Batman
this.
Part 2 and Beyond the Spider-Verse are my top 2 most anticipated movies for next year. Like as of right now.
Yes, sir.
I
Yeah, okay.
I understand the hype now. I loved this movie. It felt like
I'm so
Arkham
glad
Knight,
you liked
Arkham
it,
City.
Yes.
It felt like the video games.
Oh, dude, I think
Those are
this,
some of my favorite video games ever.
Me too. All of them.
Yeah.
Kadin, do you think that or I guess Kadin and Trey too, do you think that this is the best or the most like accurate detective depiction of Batman? Like the most like true detective version of him? At least in live action.
Live action, yeah, but He is known in the comics.
I haven't
as-
seen all the
Yeah,
animated
there's
stuff because a
some good
lot of
Bale
obviously
stuff,
he's
dude.
he's very detective heavy in a lot of the animated. But I think that this like the Gotham that you see here in this like version of it, I think that his detective like it's the most like true detective we've seen him in my opinion in live action.
Yeah. Bale's good too, though, dude. Bale's really good.
Bale's great. Don't get me wrong. I've got Dark Knight Rises right back there. I love the Bale
Yeah,
trilogy.
I love
as well.
all three of those movies.
Yeah.
I will say, I think the detectiveness in this movie, because he is known as the greatest detective, it's played a lot more.
Yep.
I don't think in any of the Batman movies trilogy with Christopher Nolan it really showed that. Other than like the Dark Knight, it showed the shot scene from the sniper when they're trying to figure out the brick wall.
Yes.
That's the only time you really see the detectiveness. It's kind of just like he already knew
pretty
what was
cool, though.
happening.
Yeah, you
Find
get
the
like a
finger-
couple
find
little
the
like
fingerprint.
45-second montages of him doing detective shit in the Batcave.
But this one's very heavy
Where he
detective.
compares the wood.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, yeah, this is it. All right, we got the fingerprint.
Do you guys? So speaking of the Dark Knight Rises, because I just remember this. Do you remember when he goes to the doctor and they're like, "Yeah, well, I mean, I've seen people with less cartilage in their knee," and he's like, "No, because
Yeah.
you've got no cartilage in your knee." And then he just goes and puts on this like special brace, and he can just walk and kick just fine. He can like kick harder and shit.
He is a billionaire. So
He is a billionaire.
Yeah, that's how that works.
could you actually just 20 seconds? What does Wayne Enterprises do? How did they make their money?
Kadin, what do you got?
Do you have any idea how they made their money?
His dad.
Commodities.
His dad was in like
Stocks.
his dad was a healthcare. It's mostly healthcare.
Oh, healthcare.
Oh, they're
And
in
then-
pharmaceuticals.
And then
Yeah.
they're not wrong on the idea of like they
So
figure out the
Mangione killed him then, right?
no. I mean in the comics if I believe correctly his parents were in healthcare, but yeah. I mean it talks about it.
Yeah.
But that's how they
gonna
technically
Google it.
made their money is the healthcare industry. And then they donated a lot of it back, that's true, and the mansions and donated to orphans. Yeah.
Had that guy
Wayne
killed.
Enterprises is a massive multinational conglomerate that operates in almost every major industry, functioning similarly to real-world companies like GE or Samsung. They do a lot of shit.
All right, good to know.
Yeah.
Okay. Kadin, where'd you go?
Bye, Kadin.
But let's go ahead and do
Movie drafts?
so we're gonna do 2019. 2019 is a year that me and Mogy lived together, correct?
Yep.
And we watched a lot of movies this year. This is when we really locked in and talked about movies a lot. So we wanted to do movie drafts of best, worst, underseen, and underrated. So let's start off with worst, or should we just go best?
You pick. You pick which one we do first. I'm gonna spin a wheel to see who gets to.
I
or
like
who
I
picks
like
where,
best,
guess.
worst, then underseen, underrated.
Okay. Underseen, underrated. Are we doing 5 or 3?
We can do 3. We can do 3.
Are we gonna do who goes first on best, goes second on worst?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll let you go first on best.
Okay. I go first on best.
Let me think about this 1 second. I won on the spin.
You can't just choose. You can't just choose. You need to either
I won on the
spin a
spin.
wheel.
I
You won
did.
the spin? Okay.
Yeah.
Then you choose.
I'm just deciding if I want to go first on best. Because you're gonna get 2. Yeah, I'm gonna go first on best.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to do the intro or you want me to?
I can do it. Just give me 1 second.
Okay. Go for it. So you wanted to take first and best.
Yeah. Do you know why?
And we're doing Snake again, right?
Yeah. We'll do Snake.
Okay.
I need to move.
I
Caden's
think I know
face.
why, but I'm not totally sure. I think it could be a couple here.
Where is my numbers? There we go. One,
So yeah, just go like these are the 5 best movies of 2019.
4.
We're drafting. Trey, you go first. Or
5.
no, you go first.
Yeah, I'm filling out the thing. Then you would have 6, 7. I would have 8.
This is an interesting year. There's
so many.
a lot. I think there's a lot of movies here that we could be taking. I'm excited. I hope.
Okay, so I would have 1, 4, 5, 8, 9, and you would have 2, 3, 6, 7, 10. Correct?
6, 7.
Okay, cool. These are the best movies from 2019. I am going to go first, and I am going to pick what might be the best movie since 2000, and that is Bong Joon-ho's Parasite.
Fuck you.
Did you want that pick?
I wanted that bad. God damn it.
Yeah, that would be why I picked to go first on 2019. Or on best. So
and then for the intro, real quick, these are the 5 best movies of 2019.
Okay,
We're drafting.
Yep. We are drafting the 5 best movies for 2019. I am going first. I'm going to take Bong Joon-ho's Parasite.
You're such a dick.
I am, but this might be the best movie since 2000, and I have to have it on my list. So, what do you got for number 2?
I wanted it. I won't lie to you. I didn't know if you're going to go with that or if you're going to go
my personal one
other direction. And I think I'm going to go that direction.
Mm-hmm.
My first pick is going to be a movie about movies. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I wanted this to get back to me, but I didn't think it was going to.
Quentin Tarantino. This is my second favorite Quentin. Mm-hmm. It depends on the day when you ask me this. If it's a different day, it might be my first. I love this movie. It depicts LA with so much love as only Tarantino can do. I want to go back to this time. I want to hang out a little bit. Not the Manson murder part. But just like all the cool LA theaters, the cool parties.
Margot Robbie's
Polanski
feet.
wasn't a bad guy yet. It just looked like a lot of fun.
It does. I love this movie, man. I've got it on 4K back there. It's probably also my second favorite Tarantino.
Yeah.
Just behind Inglourious. But yeah, it's a near perfect movie for me. It's a 5-star on most days, 4.5 when I'm in a bad mood. But I love Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. What do you got for number 3?
Number 3 is a movie that I feel like you're not going to take. Because I honestly don't even know if you've seen it. But I think this movie is that good. My next pick is Portrait of a Lady on Fire, directed by Celine Sciamma.
Okay. This isn't where I thought you were going to go, but I respect the pick. I haven't seen it, but I've heard literally nothing but good things.
This movie is fantastic. Now, this is for a normal dude. This isn't necessarily like what you want in a log line, but trust me, if you can make your way to watch this movie, it absolutely blew me away first time I saw it. It's about this woman that's commissioned to draw a painting of this woman that's meant to be wed to this man. She doesn't know she's having a portrait taken of her. Yeah, this is just a beautiful, beautiful movie. It's not much is said, but it's like one of the most tense movies, I think, towards the end. Heart-wrenching, beautifully shot. One of the better acted films in this century. Celine Sciamma is a master. You haven't seen this, have you?
I haven't. I've heard, but like I said, I've heard nothing but great things. It's on my watch list.
Yeah.
I'll get to it at some point. It's just not one that, it's not like not one that I have super high up the watch list that I've gotten time to go back to. You know what I mean?
I mean, again,
movies, man.
There's a lot of movies, and it's, as much as you want to say it, like the log line isn't necessarily something
it doesn't
that
grab you like
pick
something
out first.
else does. Yeah,
no,
it does.
But sometimes that's when the best, most surprising movies come out. So
I
I
completely agree.
love this movie. Yep. Okay. What you got?
For the 4th pick, I'm going to go with another movie I have on the shelf behind me. And I am so happy that Trey didn't take it before me because we went and saw this one in theaters together when it released. That is the Safdie brothers' Uncut Gems.
I knew you would.
Yeah,
I knew you
this
would.
is my favorite Safdie brothers film. I like this movie better than Marty Supreme from last year. After Marty Supreme, I think I watched Uncut Gems like 2 days later because I just wanted to kind of like compare them and see like which one I enjoyed more. I think that this is Adam Sandler just in absolute peak performance mode. Like he just kind of hit a flow state when he was doing this. It's perfect. I think the I disagree gif went triple platinum in most of our group chats for like a year and a half. The "this is how I win" line is unbelievable. Something that stuck out to me on my last watch was when when Julia Fox shows him the tattoo. He goes, "Oh, we can't get buried next to each other." It fucking just killed me. Oh, yeah. I love Uncut Gems, man. I think it's another one that's near perfect. There's so much greatness in this year, and Uncut Gems is one of those for me.
Yeah, it's a good pick. It's a good pick. Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems. Number 5 is another phenomenal acting or another set of phenomenal acting performances, and I go back and forth on like my favorite movie from this year, but it might be my favorite from this year, and it's Marriage Story. Yeah. I think Adam Driver and what's her fucking name? Brain fart. Scarlett Johansson. There we go. Yeah, she was nominated for multiple things this year. There's a reason for that, but yeah, Marriage Story is one that just hit me like a fucking brick shithouse the first time I watched it. I was just a puddle of tears, and then I apparently wanted to do it again, and I just watched it again the same night. So I love this movie. I just rewatched it a few weeks ago with my wife after I picked up the Criterion version, and it holds up. It still makes me weep. It just kind of reminds me of my childhood, and it sucks, dude. So it's an incredible movie, an incredible story, super well written, super tight. The pacing on it's incredible, and the relationship between ScarJo and Adam Driver's character is some of the like most real love and like feelings that I've seen on screen.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the best acting movies ever.
Yeah, the performances are truly unreal. The screaming match in the apartment is that scene fucking wrecks me because like I heard those fights. You know what I mean? Right. Like, oh, that movie fucking kills me, dude. I'm like starting to get emotional even thinking about it.
Yeah. Sorry about.
What do you got? Number 6.
Man. I love Marriage Story.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you thought I was gonna take last. Trey Schultz in Waves is one of the most underrated movies of our lifetime. One of the best A24 films. This movie did things to me the first time I saw it in a theater. Probably my favorite theater experience ever. Just like an incredible family drama that is shocking. It like how abrasive this movie is halfway through is like, I don't know. It hit me on a different level. And I would say this movie is like the seminal movie that was like, I would love to make a movie someday. Just because of how much this movie says and how much this movie means to me. If you haven't seen Waves, holy fuck, you're welcome. I get another one, right?
I watched this on a Trey recommendation, the original or the first time. I didn't see it in theaters, unfortunately, so I didn't get the experience with it that Trey did. But this movie is beautiful. Both like the way that the story just like touches you and like makes you feel things that you don't expect to feel going in, and the way that it's shot and like some of the colors that are used in this, like just the color in this movie and how vibrant it is in a lot of those scenes is like that scene of them looking out at the ocean is one that like pops into my mind when I think about like gorgeous, just like picturesque scenes.
Yeah.
But Yeah,
Yeah.
Waves is
And
an
it has-
unbelievable pick.
It has some like it doesn't have any like huge stars. It has all these like really underutilized, incredible actors. Sterling K. Brown, I thought like should have been nominated for this movie.
Yeah.
Alexa Demi is by far her best performance. Kelvin is like unbelievable as the lead. Taylor Russell, I think, is another actress that is underutilized. Yeah, I think this is just one of the best family dramas ever done.
It's
It
so
just feels
good.
so real. Feels so lived
Yeah.
in. If this feels like a family. Next, I am going to go with another movie that just hit something at my core. Sound of Metal.
I had a
Riz
feeling you
Ahmed.
were gonna go here. Yep.
I think about this movie a lot, dude, and I go back to it. I turn on for a little bit. Again, I'm such a performance guy, and Riz Ahmed in this movie just does something. You know how there's just certain performances in movies that's just like that. That's that guy. That's that guy. He's going through that right now. That's Riz in this movie.
Yeah.
I hope a lot of people have seen this movie. I know it's gained a little bit more traction recently, and I feel like a lot of people in my comments talk about it. But if you haven't seen Sound of Metal, it's just a great movie about life, what you want, what you don't have, and do you really miss it?
Yeah. No, this is another phenomenal pick. It's crazy how much good stuff came out this year, even though this one technically
I
is a
know.
2020
Those are-
movie. But
Incredible. No, it is not. It says 2014 or 2019 in Letterboxd.
oh,
What do you got? Do you have one left?
I've got two left.
Two left. Yeah.
Yep, I've got two left.
Yeah.
Yeah. For pick number 8, I am going to take a movie that I absolutely adore. It's now got 3 in the series, and I love the one that came out last year as well. I'm going to take Knives Out. Trey really wanted this for his last pick. The original Knives Out is still my favorite of the trilogy. I have the steelbook for it behind me. There's a lot. I own physical every movie I've taken so far.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I think that Knives Out was such a fresh take on like the whodunit, and such a fresh take on like an original kind of whodunit story. The way that it's told in this first one is really cool to me. The fact that like it's just almost told backwards, and I think that's really
Right.
cool. All of the extra characters hit on every level in this. There's not a single one that you're like, eh. I really liked all of them. And Daniel Craig as the lead in this is one of the best fitting people in like a role in recent memory for me. I think he embodies this role every time every time they come out with a new one. I really love him as Benoit Blanc. So
Yeah. And somebody that went through like a big change for a role,
Yeah.
has a big like take
yep.
or a big choice is what they would say. He
Yeah.
makes a huge choice with his accent and his movements, and it works so well. So yeah, genius.
And he did the first one coming off like everybody knew him as James Bond. So
James
like
Bond. And he
this
does
is
this.
just so different for him.
so funny. I honestly think Ryan Johnson is one of the few like literal geniuses at storytelling.
Yeah. I agree.
What's
I
your
very
last
much
pick?
agree. My last pick.
I'm interested in this.
Yeah, there's a couple ways I could go actually here. I'm not going to be original. I'm not going to try to rewrite history here. I'm going to take one of my favorite horror movies in recent memory, and I'm going to take Midsommar.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
I think Midsommar, while it isn't my favorite Ari Aster, we talked about this movie last week, and I took it there as well. I think that the way that this movie makes your skin crawl and makes you uncomfortable is like Ari Aster at near his best, and I love Midsommar.
Yep. Yeah,
You didn't think I was going to take this. You thought when I said horror movie, you thought I was going to go the other one.
Yeah.
I like this
No,
one.
I thought you were gonna go Endgame.
I thought about it too, but
I thought you were gonna
because
go
you're
Endgame.
not going to go Endgame, obviously, so I can talk about it for a second. But I think that Endgame is a little bit messy, while it's one of my favorite theater experiences ever. I wept in the theater. I loved that movie when I saw it coming out, and I've seen it many, many times. It's still probably a 4.5 for me, rating wise. I might even have it at a 5, but I do love that movie. I just feel like the pace, when I go back to it, the pacing issues struggle for me, and I feel like there's just too many storylines that they didn't fully do enough justice to. And now with them kind of rewriting things for it and redoing different shit for it, it doesn't sit all the best with me either. So, and plus I rewatched Infinity War, and Infinity War is still fucking incredible, dude.
Slaps.
So, yeah, Infinity War slaps, and Endgame just didn't hit quite as hard for me afterwards. So it's just not, it didn't make this list, but it's close. It was an honorable mention. I had it on my list.
For my last pick, I'm going to go with Us by Jordan Peele.
You thought this is what I was going to take. You thought I was going to steal another one.
I kind of thought. I love Us. There's a lot of detractors from this movie, just because it's it doesn't totally make sense or totally line up logistically with the people and the tethered. But again, I'm such a huge performance guy. I think the kids, the whole family is just Winston Duke, Lupita Nyong'o. I don't know how they did this. Those are incredibly hard performance pieces. Lupita stayed in character the whole time during this movie. Jordan is a master, and this is I love all three of his films, and this is a great one.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. I think
legit scary too. Legit scary.
It is. It might be Peele's scariest.
It probably is the scariest. Yeah.
It probably is his scariest, and I think that it's a tragedy that Lupita didn't get nominated for this role.
She should have been.
Yeah, she was so good in this movie. And Us was when I said horror movie, even until Midsummer came out of my mouth, I don't know that I was 100% not going to take Us because it is that high up for me.
Yeah.
But just the fact that it's my it's my third from Jordan Peele, I that was the only reason I didn't want to take it. But I echo everything that you just said. I think it's as good as it gets when it comes to horror.
Yeah, this movie's underrated. A lot of people don't,
especially
like this movie.
now. I think it was highly rated then, and people are lower on it now.
Ish. Yeah. I think people liked to shit on it because Get Out did so well.
I agree with that.
I love this movie. I had a great time in the theater. I saw it. I maybe have seen this movie more than any of them.
More than any of the Peele movies, really?
I think so. I think this is such a fun watch. And you talk about songs being in movies. This is up there. I got 5 on it by Lunez. It's so good.
When that trailer dropped, dropped and he was using it, I remember how much everybody went fucking bonkers. They were like, wait, he's using, I got 5 on it for a horror movie? Yeah. What the fuck is going on?
It's going to be sick, and it was sick.
Yeah, no, it was.
That's agree. 2019. Kadin, what are your favorite movies? What are your top couple favorite movies from this year?
From 2019.
From 2019?
You want to hear our list quick so you can... Yeah, you want to hear what we had quick?
No, he can. I want to hear what he says.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. You already know what my favorite movie from 2019 is. It's 2016. You reviewed it within this week. Great recommendation from me. I still think Monster Calls is still my favorite. It's still top 3.
We're talking about 2019.
Oh, 2019 films? Oh, I thought it was towards 2019 films. Oh, never mind then.
2019.
Look.
I think Monster Calls is 2016, right?
It's 2016. Yeah. I think if we're going 2019, I think The Joker was one of my favorites that came out in 2019 with Joaquin Phoenix. I like the take of the Joker. It's not your typical Joker movie, DC, but it does a really good take of mental health, in my opinion.
Yeah. I don't really like the conversation that followed it and what maybe people... I don't think the filmmakers were necessarily trying to do that, but it did... that was a time when a lot of, that sort of thinking was kind of linked in with another real life movement that hurt the movie. But again, I don't think that was the filmmaker's intention, but it does, looking back on it, does kind of feel that way as an uprising type of movie.
Yeah.
I think that the second one severely detracts from it as well.
And that.
Yeah. The second one should have been on our worst sequels of all time list, probably.
But I remember,
so
I remember liking the Joker.
Same. I think that Joaquin's performance in it is really great. I didn't love the movie as a whole.
I liked him.
Yeah.
What else you got,
it was on my honorable mentions list, but it wasn't like super high.
You got any more? Joker, Endgame, probably.
Joker, Endgame. I love Uncut Gems. I love Adam Sandler in this movie. If anyone,
Gems.
it's so good, and like the heart racing at the end of watching the game, and he has these guys locked up, and then he just opens the door, and you feel the relief of like the ending of like he did it. He's out of debt, like he's free, and he just gets shot, and it's like okay.
Dude, Trey and I saw that one together in the theater, and one of our friends was literally sitting there going like this the whole movie. Like every time something happened, he was like, "What the fuck, man?"
He didn't like that movie.
Really?
I loved it, man. I loved it. I loved like every
movie.
second of it. Oh man, it was so good.
Okay, should we do worst? Or no, should we
I need to pee really quick. Can I run and pee?
Yeah, go pee.
Okay.
I will say that 2019 isn't. I don't think 2019 has like the greatest, but Uncut Gems and Parasite and.
You don't think 29 is the greatest? So this is what we went. Mogy went Parasite. I went Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Portrait of a Lady on Fire. He went Gems and Knives Out. I went Waves and Sound of Metal.
I think it's great.
He went Midsummer.
I think all those are great, honestly. I don't think I like Knives Out that much, though, honestly.
I took Us last.
Us is fun.
Us was my last. Was the very final pick.
I got 5 on it.
There are some stinkers this year.
Mm-hmm.
There's some bad movies.
Yeah, I think Parasite.
I'm nervous that.
Did somebody say stinkers? Yeah, there are.
Should we do 3 for worst, Mogy?
Yeah, we can. I've got a smaller list for worst.
Okay.
I'll run. 3. I know you just said most of these, but let me run through it just so that we have a clip for it if we need it.
Yeah.
For the best 5 movies of 2019, I picked Parasite, Uncut Gems, Marriage Story, Knives Out, and Midsommar. Trey picked Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Portrait of a Lady on Fire, Waves, Sound of Metal, and Us.
I dominated.
Honestly, bro, those are 2 really fucking good lists. I had on my list, the only one that I didn't have that we picked was Portrait of a Lady on Fire. The other ones were my top 9 picks.
I didn't have Midsummer or Marriage Story.
You not having Marriage Story surprises me. I guess you didn't have divorced parents, so it doesn't hit as hard. Quick run through my honorable mentions. Dude. Dark Waters, Endgame.
Whoa. We're doing underrated.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I won't say.
We're doing underrated 3. Okay.
I didn't think that any of those were going to be on your underrated list, but that's fine.
They might be.
Two honorable mentions for TV shows because Trey wouldn't let me pick them. Watchmen from HBO and Chernobyl from HBO. Both came out this year and were both fucking incredible.
Chernobyl
is still to this day probably the best limited series I've ever seen, but that Watchmen series is also super, super good.
Chernobyl. Okay, let's do worst. I'll do the intro.
Do it.
These are the worst. These are the worst movies of 2019. We are drafting. We're going to take 3 each. I go first. Thank Christ. Because this movie it just makes me mad thinking about it.
No, you're going to take mine.
Star Wars Rise of Skywalker.
Didn't take mine.
This movie sucks. And it sucks in the... I mean, everything is obviously they just throw plot at it, trying to explain everything. Rian Johnson didn't do him any favors, but also just bringing Palpatine back like that is just so dumb. And the end of this movie is just chaos with no stakes at all. I liked 7. I even liked 8 at points. This movie
that was my
threw it all in the trash.
That was my only gripe with what you said. You said Rian Johnson didn't set them up well. I thought Rian Johnson took some really good leaps in 8. I thought that I really liked 8. I have 8 ranked pretty high as far as Star Wars goes. I really enjoyed it. I thought that like doing some or trying things that weren't like the stereotypical Star Wars story was a good thing that Johnson did. And then with this one, they just said, fuck you, Ryan Johnson, and shit all over everything he did, basically.
Well, again, the problem with the whole Disney plan is that they didn't have a plan. They had no fucking idea what they were doing. They just said,
They
Ryan,
just said
go
Star
make a
Wars
movie.
money.
And Ryan went out and made a cool movie, and he's just trying to make a cool movie. He's not thinking about the last movie. He's just trying to. So,
I agree.
I mean, and
This is a great
JJ
pick.
came in, and yeah, this movie sucks. It really sucks that this. I mean, I've even heard rumors of like they're just gonna wash these away and like pretend that this plot line like didn't even happen, like what like Marvel is doing with their recent movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, really disappointing because I love Star Wars.
Agreed. Yeah,
do you
no,
have?
I think that's a great pick. It was the second on my list because I think there's one movie that like everybody knew was going to be bad when it was announced, and it ended up being one of the biggest piles of shit of all time and ruined multiple acting careers. Like there's multiple like good actors in this movie that don't get work anymore, and that is going to be 2019's Cats.
Yep.
This movie is straight up heinous, dude. It is so fucking bad. It like from the first moment that I saw that first trailer for it, I was like, this is going to be the worst thing I've ever looked at. It like, I mean, I'm not a big Broadway guy as it is, but I don't think this did justice to the Broadway show from what I've heard. So yeah, it's just kind of bad on every single front. Like the CGI is atrocious to look at. It's not good, man. The writing stunk. It was really bad. Like,
Did you make it through this movie? Did you watch the whole thing?
I think I fell asleep. I don't know. Like, I don't remember the ending. So like, I don't know,
Yeah.
but
I
never went
remember
back to it, I'll tell
watching
you
like
that.
30 minutes. I remember watching like 30 minutes, being like, okay, got it.
Yeah, no, it's
Thank you, sir.
it's one of the lowest I have rated on Letterboxd. It's at a half star. So
What you got for number two?
for number two, it's a little bit tougher, but it's another live action thing that shouldn't have been a live action thing, in my opinion. And it's The Lion King.
Yeah, I had it.
Yeah, I was hoping this would have been on your list.
I had it.
It's just upsetting because like The Lion King is such like a memorable thing from my childhood, like the original one, and there was just no need for this. Like, and I think that I don't know how many people like actually like this movie, but I really don't. I really hate it. I think if you're gonna watch The Lion King, go watch the incredible first one. I have this one rated at a 1.5 stars. I think it's just an atrocious. I think that some of the like voice acting performances are fine. Like I don't think that this is like a really atrocious performance from any of them that I can remember, but it's just not.
Yeah.
All in all, it's not good. I don't like how the live action like CGI talking stuff looks. It's not for me. If you're gonna do a story like this, leave it as animated. Let it be what it was. There's just no need for it.
Agreed. So do I have two now?
Yep. You have fourth pick and fifth pick. And I'll take the last one.
Oh no. Do I want to do that to myself again?
Oh, you're gonna get fucking shit on.
I don't.
Wait,
I don't
what
think
Marvel
I wanna.
movie came out this year that you want to
No,
yell
I
at?
I don't. With my next pick, my second pick, I'm taking Toy Story 4. This movie sucks.
Are you joking?
There's no what?
Sporky is the vein of my existence.
Wait, there's
I
no way
think-
you hate Forky.
I don't like this, dude. I don't like this movie like almost at all compared to the first three. But this is still
Yeah?
a good movie.
No, it is not. No, it is not. No, it is not. Out of all the movies I saw this year, this one probably made me the most mad that it exists. I think this movie is atrocious. It makes me mad, but dude, 1, 2, and 3 are held at such a high level. They are so great. And this movie is just a nothing. It's a nothing. It doesn't really have anything interesting to say. I like, from what I've heard about Toy Story 5, it seems like they're making some sort of statement. I feel like they're not. They didn't say anything in this movie.
while I completely agree with you in the drop in quality from 1, 2, and 3, like this is something that should have just stayed a trilogy, and they should have tried to make something new. The fact that they make as much money as they do off making sequels is why they keep coming back to this, and like we all know that. But I don't think that Toy Story 4 deserves to be on this list. Like, I think that this is probably still at the least for me a 3.5 out of 5 movie.
You're saying 3.5?
Yeah, dude. It's still a good movie.
Trey, whatever hate we get in the comments, I will be joining them at you.
You like Toy Story 4?
Yeah, I like Toy Story 4.
People like this movie?
Thank you, Kadin. I would say it's generally liked. Yeah,
I generally like it.
I'm gonna look at Letterboxd right now. There's no way it's above a 3.5.
It's a 3.3 overall. Yeah, but
okay.
I mean, most 25% of the ratings are a 3.
Toy Story 3 is a 4. That's a huge drop off.
We both agreed that it's a significant drop off. It's considerably worse than any of the first 3.
Well,
I don't think
it's not a bad movie. I don't think.
I have it as a 2 stars. Again, these are movies that we've seen in 2019.
I
haven't seen there's plenty of shit out there that obviously sucks. This is a movie that I saw. I had high expectations for. Toy Story 3 was so good. And this movie let me down in every way.
I think you need to watch more bad movies.
No, I don't. I watched it with this. I watched some of Cats. I watched The Lion King.
This isn't a bad movie. Those other 2 are bad movies. This is
okay. You want to know a bad movie? You want to know a bad movie?
Wait, can I guess it before you go?
I'm not going to go that one.
Okay, then go ahead.
If I had guts, I would take Spider-Man Far From Home. But I am not going to. There's a movie that I think needs more shit, and it's a small-ish movie, but I remember this film coming out, and a lot of people in my circle, our circle, promoted it. This movie is garbage. It's the biggest propaganda piece of shit. It's called Unplanned. Have you heard of this film?
No, I haven't.
Unplanned is a propaganda film about an abortion clinic.
Yeah,
and
I can see
this
that.
movie is garbage.
This only has 6.2 logs on the 6.2K logs on Letterboxd. Nobody's seen
You wanted a
shit.
bad movie? I've seen this movie. I turned it off. This movie makes up so many lies. It is so falsified. It's just straight up propaganda. This is a garbage movie that's trying to stand on truth, and it does not. It is lies. This movie sucks.
All right. I haven't heard of it, so I'll take your word for it on that one.
I didn't go
Which
Spider-Man
way
Far
do
From
I-
Home. I took a political stance instead.
You took a political stance, so we'll still get comments. Yeah, so it's great.
We're still going to get comments.
Things are great.
It's either you want me to get hate for a shitty Spider-Man movie or a horrible...
Real quick, Kadin, where are you at on
alt-right.
Far From Home? Do you hate that movie or do you like it?
No, he loves that movie.
I think it's out of the 3 Spider-Man movies, it still sucks. Don't get me wrong, it sucks. But I mean, it's awesome seeing Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. That's the only best part.
So you agree?
Different one.
Wait, Far From Home. Oh, wait, this is
Far From Home's the London
Mysterio.
one.
Oh, okay. Good thing I didn't pick that. That one's fine.
You guys see, this is what I mean. Trey just hates for the sake of hating because he was talking about No Way Home, which he thinks is a bad movie, which isn't a bad movie.
Same title. It's like the same
Far From
title.
Home.
They all are. They put home in all of them, brother.
It isn't
it's
bad.
A fucking
Don't get me
bit.
wrong. Far From Home.
Respect the
isn't
bit.
Bad, but I will say that Far From Home is still not great. I think the Spider-Man fighting scenes have gotten worse since we got to Tom Holland.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I can't argue that. In his own movies, sure.
Like
It just feels less
why is
gritty. Go ahead, Kadin.
He just feels like he's not swinging enough. Like the Andrew Garfield and the Tobey Maguires, these guys were in mid-air fights. Like I don't feel like that with freaking Tom Holland. I feel like I'm on the ground half the time. And why is Spider-Man getting his ass kicked 24/7 in these movies? It doesn't. It feels like I'm watching the Harry Potter movies of like this guy's supposed to do something, and he feels like he's getting his ass kicked almost every single movie.
For somebody that is so defensive of the timeline of Batman and what is accurate to the timeline comically of Batman movies, why can you not accept that he's getting his ass kicked because he's young Spider-Man still?
Yeah, but but like
he's in high school.
No. But the thing is like comic book accurate Spider-Man, like he is stupidly strong. Like in the comics, I think he reached like originally.
I know. Yeah, no,
punched
like
the guy and
dumb
almost killed
strong.
him.
Yeah,
like we saw it in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse when the first Spider-Man before I forget what universe they're in, but before when he fights Crawler and that big metal thing's turning around and he stops with his hand. That's how strong he is, but he doesn't use all of that. Tom Holland doesn't even feel that strong. Like against the Green Goblin.
But I think that also goes back to he's scared to use it. Like I think he's scared of his own strength, and that's kind of one of the things that the Tom Holland Spider-Man
saying that when he fought the Green Goblin in the house when May dies, and he's throwing and almost haymakers.
See, that's when you see him like actually be like, "Fuck this shit, I'm done, and I'm gonna actually do it."
Yeah, but he doesn't.
Trey's like, that movie fucking sucks.
No, but don't get me wrong. Green Goblin is eating that shit. That should not be possible.
Yeah, and it's old Green Goblin. I agree with that.
It's just like
even Spider-Man even trying to like lose it a little bit on Green Goblin, he should have been dead in 2 punches. I agree with that.
We didn't even pick this movie.
I know. And that movie we're talking about didn't come out in 2019.
Far From Home didn't come out in 2019?
Far From Home came out in 2019. That's not what we were talking about just now. No Way Home came out in 2022.
What are you taking?
For my last pick, I am going to take another movie that I just don't really think needed to exist. And it is Jumanji: The Next Level.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I just like these movies don't hit for me. The Jumanji that we had when we were kids, I really enjoyed. I thought that the first one that they released, the like reboot one that they did in 2017, Welcome to the Jungle. I pulled it up to make sure I had the name right. I thought that one was fine, but I didn't think it was good enough to get a sequel. And I think it was literally just the Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, Jack Black effect, and they just Hollywood wants to put them in more slop for whatever reason. It's just like it didn't work for me. I just didn't think it was good. I'm sure that some people really love this movie. But yeah, I don't think that Jumanji: The Next Level is really any good at all.
No, I don't like any of those movies. Feels like a cash grab.
Very much so. Very much so. It's like let's just use a property that's been a thing before and then make it completely different for whatever reason. Because like Jumanji as the board game, like changing the world around you, I thought was very cool. Getting sucked into the video game, I thought was kind of cool for one, and then just it just being that more and more is for me.
I really like the original. I actually think the original is really
the old one. Yeah, I agree.
He's very good. Only honorable mentions I had is It Chapter 2.
I know you don't like that movie. I'm a little higher on it than you, so I don't think it's like bad, but
yeah, that's all I really had. Spider-Man
I had a couple. Serenity. Have you seen that movie?
No, I know of it though.
Matthew McConaughey. It's legitimate dog shit. I probably should have taken that as my last pick instead of Jumanji, but Serenity's really bad. I had Annabelle Comes Home on here. I think that's the third Annabelle movie. That one is like
almost picked
why that. Like what are we doing here? Another horror movie in Ma. Did you ever see that?
No, but I've heard it's really bad, but almost so bad it's good.
That's why I didn't pick it, because it was so bad that it almost feels a little campy, and it's like they're kind of leaning into it, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Benchwarmers 2. Benchwarmers 1 wasn't good. Why are we making a second one?
Oh, brother.
An A24 movie that I think people actually like in High Life with Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, we were...
I thought that movie sucked.
Didn't totally hit for us.
Yeah, I didn't like that one. And then the last one was just one that I wanted to be better than it was, but I don't think it's actually a bad movie, and it's Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaw.
See, I didn't see it, so I don't.
I did see it. I see like basically.
Obviously,
I haven't seen the newest Fast and Furious, but I was very into Fast and Furious at that point, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of into this, but I don't know. I think that was around the common theme is I was a little off on Dwayne Johnson in about this time.
Oh yeah, Dwayne. Let's do the underrateds real quick, and then we can do the Caden's blind ranking.
Sick. Are we doing 3 for this again? Oh, I'll spin the wheel because we both just went. Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
You want to go first or second?
I would like to go first. Okay. These are the most underrated movies of 2019. We're going to draft 3 each. I'm going first. First, overall, I'm taking my guy, Terrence Malick's A Hidden Life. Terrence Malick has released a movie in the last 10 years, and this is it. And this is, just a soul-crushing movie that is so, so beautiful. That went under the radar. I think it only has like 100,000 logs, if I remember right. This is just a gorgeous, gorgeous film that more people need to see. How many logs? Yeah, 99,000. Terrence
What movie
Malick
did you say? I'm sorry, I was typing.
A Hidden Life, directed by Terrence Malick. Austrian farmer Franz faces the threat of execution for refusing to fight for the Nazis during World War II. This is just another great war film. It's not like a war film, but it takes place.
It's a story told during war, kind of a deal.
Some of these decisions that a lot of people had to go through during that time. I mean, directly, Lauren's grandparents literally had a very similar decision to this, which is just great grandparents, fucking crazy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a gorgeous movie that check it out.
Absolutely, check it out. It's on my watch list based on a Trey recommendation as well. So.
Yeah, I'm surprised that some of our
this one's very underseen based on our mutuals.
Just so crazy, you know. This guy did Tree of Life, what?
Yeah.
What do you got?
For my first pick, I think this movie is just heavily underseen. I wouldn't call it underrated because I think everybody that I talk to that has seen it likes it, and that is Dark Waters. Mark Ruffalo. He plays an attorney that is looking into DuPont poisoning or dumping into a pond and causing cancer for basically I think it's 90+% of the people in that town, right? It was just an insane number. It's based on a true story. I'm sure they take some liberties like every story does, but I loved Dark Waters. I love Mark Ruffalo and basically anything that he does, and Dark Waters didn't change that. Yeah. Also, one of our buddies, one of his favorite movies ever.
One of his favorite movies ever. Yeah. Kadin, what are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
Yeah, what are you giggling about?
Kadin, can you hear us right now?
Yeah.
What are you laughing at? You're literally not listening to us at all. What are you laughing at?
Text messages over a bachelor party.
Oh,
all right.
I thought he was laughing at my pick. I was like, what the fuck?
We've totally lost Kadin. Okay. My second... Wait, do I get
it's
a pick now?
It's not your turn. It's my turn.
Fuck.
1 second. I'm looking for my pick really quick because I can't spell it right. There it is. For my second pick, I am going to take a Guy Ritchie movie that I really love, and I don't know if people loved it when it came out, but I fucking did. I love Matthew McConaughey in it, and that is The Gentleman. This is one of my favorite Guy Ritchie's. It's definitely my favorite current Guy Ritchie. His old stuff is obviously great, but The Gentleman is so good. Matthew McConaughey plays a guy that just runs the entire UK pot scene, and it's hilarious. The writing in this is really good. I think that Charlie Hunnam is great in it. The cast is just stacked. McConaughey, Hunnam, Strong, Colin Farrell, Henry Golding, Hugh Grant. It's just and all of them really give solid performances. None of them are bad in this. If you haven't seen The Gentleman, definitely worth a watch.
Yeah, really fun movie. I really like that movie. I think one of Guy Ritchie's better movies. Yeah, honestly,
especially recent.
Recent, yeah, he's kind of had some stinkers.
Yeah, because like Snatch
okay.
back in the day, Lock, Stock, those are both great, but like just he's made a lot of not great. He's got one in theaters right now that I didn't even hear about until 2 days ago.
I know. It's totally right. Totally went under the radar. My second pick is a movie that really has not been seen by anybody. I love this movie. It is called Paddleton by Alexander Lehman. This follows Mark Duplass and Ray Romano. They are two neighbors. They become best friends. One of them develops cancer and has to make a very serious choice. And it's pretty much these two guys going on a road trip together. And it's like the ultimate bromance movie. It's a super sad cancer movie. Yeah, I'm in. This is a really, really funny movie and also very heartfelt. It handles those emotions that come with some of those life events that happen to some people really, really well. It has one of me and Kadin's favorite scenes of all time that we talk about all the time with Ray Romano. Ray Romano's underrated funny.
Oh yeah,
underrated.
How did this
funny.
go under with him and Mark Duplass? How did this go so under the radar?
I don't know. It's got 52,000 logs.
I just looked it up. That's crazy. Yeah,
should be on Netflix.
It's streaming right now.
Yep. It's a tiny movie. I bet you they made this movie for like $500,000, probably less, and most of that was probably given to Ray Romano.
Yeah.
This is just such a small movie, but it's really, really fun, really, really nice, good time. Sad though, sad.
Yeah.
Kadin, I'm talking about the coach scene, the pump up.
Open your eyes, you back.
Oh, it's so funny. Okay, my last pick is going to be, I think, one of the more underrated sci-fi movies. It's gained some heat recently, and obviously it's not super underseen. Well, it's a somewhat decent-sized movie because it has Brad Pitt, but I think this needs to be talked about way more. Ad Astra.
I didn't think this is where you were going to go, but this is a great pick. I love this movie.
Heavy influence from like 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's really, really bold. Some people really didn't love some of the character choices. I loved every piece of this movie. I think it's a great space film. The log line is in the near future. A mysterious phenomenon menaces to destroy life on planet Earth. Astronaut Roy McBride, Brad Pitt, undertakes a mission to try to uncover the truth as to what's going on. And this goes back to like a family story. And James Gray has a huge movie coming out this year. This is a great way to kind of dip your toe into James Gray movies. I love Ad Astra. This is a hate it or love it movie. You either hate this movie or you love this movie. I have multiple friends that have it as 1 stars. I have multiple friends that have it 4.5. Yeah.
I would say most of my mutuals have it between 3.5 and 4.
I have 3 people that say below 2 stars. So.
Huh.
Yeah.
For my last underrated / underseen movie from 2019, I think it's been catching a little bit more steam the last couple holiday seasons. But it is Klaus. Have you seen Klaus?
Good pick. Yeah, I like it.
Yes, I love this movie. It's one that plays, or since it came out, we've played it every December. I've played it every December. Kylie and I have played it every December, or watched it every December since we've been together. I think it's just a great new take on an animated Christmas story. I love the relationship between the postman and Klaus, and yeah, it's like one that I find myself like gravitating towards as a top Christmas movie for me lately. I think Klaus is incredible.
It's good. That's good. It's really good. It's a good pick. Kadin, do you have any?
I was gonna say, are you nodding because you agree or do you hate Klaus?
I agree.
Do you have any movies any other movies you want to mention from this year?
Underrated stuff.
Underrated. I don't know that many. Like, I've seen all the popular ones, but nothing. I would say underrated.
I mean, Kadin was fucking like 14.
I was
this year.
young.
Kadin was barely alive.
Dude, he said that this wasn't like a great year for movies. This is one of the best years for movies I can remember.
Guys,
really good
I'm
year.
not part of this era, okay? Get out of here. I was not part of this era.
No, that's fine. Do you have any other honorable mentions you want to mention quick, Trey?
No, not. I mean, Vast of Night.
Yep, that was on my list. That was on my list.
outside of that, I think we hit pretty much everything that I love. There's some stuff I like, but
Just Mercy is a really good MBJ performance. That was
Yeah,
on my
yeah.
list.
not a great movie, but a really good MVJ.
Yeah, it's a really good performance from MBJ. If you're just kind of going through the MBJ filmography, I think it's worth it just for his performance in it. Bad Education, I think, was a fun Hugh Jackman performance. And then Vivarium is one other one. That's one that we watched together.
Weird,
I think
trippy one.
I think that one's kind of getting more properly rated now. I feel like people are going back to it, especially people that like horror, suspense, thriller, psychological stuff. But yeah, I didn't love it initially, and since going back to it, I've liked it a lot more.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, more movies from this year. Irishman, I really like. Jojo Rabbit, I liked. 1917, I liked. Farewell was good. Peanut Butter
John Wick
Falcon
3 was really good.
Little Women.
Ford v Ferrari was solid from this year.
Yeah. So some of those.
The Lighthouse, neither of us mentioned that. I don't love it, but a lot of other people do.
Neither do I.
Oh, Booksmart was this year too. Booksmart's great.
I almost went rogue mode and put Lighthouse as worst, but I decided not to.
I wouldn't have hated that. I don't
not
like Lighthouse.
I recommended Eggers' movie today, The Northman. I fucking love The Northman.
The Northman
Lighthouse
worked really well for me. Lighthouse did not.
It's fine.
Which
some
sucks,
movies
because
work
I
for
love
people.
Pattinson.
Obviously, like Perfect Blue. Perfect Blue really hits with people. Me, myself, I have a conscience.
You're such a dick. Let's make people.
I'm fucking
one
with
other
you.
thing from this movie or from this year that I think actually should get a mention is Ready or Not. I think Ready or Not, the first one, is like very solid.
It's fine.
Like it's a very very fun film.
It's fun. What was that, Kadin?
Hmm?
Were you gonna say something?
No.
No, you're good. We're just podcasting. Let's do. Kadin, do you have a list for us?
I do have a list for you guys.
Let's do it. What do we got? It's a blind ranking of superhero movies.
DC movies.
Right?
Get that right. DC.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just
you only
DC
did-
movies.
I thought I told you superhero movies.
I thought you said DC.
We could do DC.
I thought we were
just
doing.
haven't
I thought
seen
we
them
were.
all.
I thought we were a DC theme.
That's fine. We can do DC.
Or do you want? I have it. I
Originally,
can.
and then we-
I can get because I thought we were talking about the Batman, and then we are just going DC. Or hold up.
Well, the thing is, Kadin,
We
I
were
haven't
originally-
seen
Trey
enough
just
DC.
hasn't
There
seen
hasn't
one.
been enough good enough DC. It's too small of a field. I thought.
I can get it. Just give me 2 seconds.
Don't you think so, Mogy? Unless I don't know. Unless
well, the thing is, like, I've seen more DC than you have, but I also haven't seen like that many DC. So
because he'll just be like the Peacemaker or whatever the John Cena movie is, and I'm like, I don't know.
that's a TV show, brother.
That is a TV show.
Exactly.
Okay.
You got some superhero movies for us?
I do.
Okay, I'll do the intro. This is a blind ranking of 10 superhero movies. Kadin, what's the first one?
Captain America, Winter Soldier.
It's got to be in the top half. Can we go 4?
4?
Yeah,
Dude, brother, I don't know if there's 3. I don't know if there's 3 better movies than Captain America Winter Soldier.
Both the Spider-Verse movies, the Batman, the Dark Knight,
Okay. Yeah, let's go 4. 4 is
Infinity
good.
War.
Are you
4.
Are you guys ranking these or keep 5, cut 5?
No.
No, blind ranking.
Top 10.
We're putting
4.
that one at 4.
Alright. Your second one is Iron Man.
Just below this, right? Probably.
I think I like Iron Man more.
Do you? I think I like the Winter Soldier more.
So you would go 5?
Yeah.
Fuck you. 5. Right? 5.
Yep. I think that's good.
We'll go 5, Mr. Kadin.
Alright. Your third is
Yeah.
X2.
I'm just a little bit low. This is my favorite of the first X-Men,
Yes.
but I'm a little
Yes,
bit
it is.
lower but I'm a little bit lower on that like group of movies as a whole.
What are you thinking?
I would put this at either 7 or 8. Probably 7. 8 feels too low for this.
Okay.
You cool with that?
I would maybe lean 8, but I also kind of said 4 or 5
no,
for
if you
last.
lean
And
8, I'm
I
totally
need
cool
to
with
learn
it.
to not, because I
But
fucked up the last one so bad.
If you lean 8, I'm cool with 8. I thought you were higher on this movie.
I just don't know if he's going to bring shit. I feel like at some point he's brought good movies so far. Is he going to bring shit? So that's why I'm like, okay, maybe 7. So let's go 7. Let's go 7.
Okay.
All right.
I like that film. That's a good film.
X United.
Wait, is that your? Okay, you guys have that?
Yeah,
I
we
don't know
put
why I
it
get
at 7.
nervous.
Yep,
I get
I've got it
nervous
down.
during these.
Same. I'm like sweating.
Is that
Because I
was
know
that-
how much
was-
people get mad when we fuck
Yep.
this up.
Same.
Okay, go
Was
ahead.
was that our third one?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Number
what I'm
4 is The Man of Steel.
You can take lead here.
Eight
You wanted
That's
an
tough.
8? Yeah,
or
no,
9
no,
or 9.
I would lean 9. I think Man of Steel is not good.
Really?
I don't think it's a great depiction of Superman. I don't.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I'm not that mad. 9. 9, Kadin.
9. Okay.
9.
9. Okay, for your for your 5th movie, it is Batman Begins.
Fuck, he's going all over the place right now, and it's
I
fucking.
know
me
he
up.
is. It 6.
Yeah, I think that's right. Or no? Do we go 3, dude?
That's
You
what
agree?
That's what I'm between. I have Batman Begins at a 4.5. I think it is so good.
Okay, then let's.
But is it better than the Winter Soldier?
Let's go 3. Let's go 3. Right?
Yep, I'm
Yeah,
cool with it.
3.
3.
I'm a Batman guy, man. What can I say?
You're going 3 with that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, for your
Kadin, I hate you.
And Kadin, can you like try to like? I want you to pick those out right now. Will you have the last? I don't want you to be like, oh, I'm gonna fuck them now. No, I need you to have these picked out like in your brain right now.
Yeah,
You need to have
Number-
you need to have five
You got it,
more
'cause-
Okay.
5 more on the
Oh.
list, not trying to fuck us. with last
Squad. Got ya.
Number 6 is Logan.
Do you want my opinion?
I mean, Trey wants it at 10, but it's better than that. So I won't put it
9.
at 10, but we can put it at 8. We already have Man of Steel at 9.
8.
Yeah, Logan's considerably
Deal.
better than Man of Steel. So
Okay.
I think Logan's also better than X2, but whatever.
8, Kadin.
All right, number 7 is Avengers Endgame.
That's a good 6, right? Do you
Yeah.
think that's better than Begins? No, right? Okay.
Yeah. 6.
Yeah, I think
What
that's
do we
a good
have
6.
at 7?
So right now we have Batman Begins at 3,
Yeah.
Captain America: The Winter Soldier at 4,
4.
Iron Man at 5, Endgame at 6, X2 at 7, Logan at 8,
Still.
Man of Steel at 9, nothing at 10. And so 1, 2, and 10 are open.
Okay.
Which means
Not a good place to
yeah,
be.
not a good place
Not
to
a
be.
good
We
place to be.
probably
Go ahead, Kadin. What do
should
you
have
got next?
had.
Your number 8 is Spider-Man 2. Tobey Maguire.
Okay, that can go
That's 1.
2. You want that 2
We're
or
gonna-
1?
Brother, you want 1 and 10 open.
Not really, but I think he's going to give us one of the really good ones.
I can make the argument that Spider-Man 2 is better than all these movies. So let's go 1.
I agree that it's better than all the movies we've said so far. That's why I wanted to put it at 2. But okay,
Okay, no. Fine. 2.
no, it can go to 1.
No,
You
because
can
I
push
did
it
this.
for it.
I did this last time, Mogy. I did this last
Okay,
time.
that's fine. That's
It's
fine.
2.
I'll take the
Spider-Man
heat on
2
this
is
one.
2.
I'll take the heat. I'll take the heat.
Your number 9 is Guardians of the Galaxy.
10. It cannot go.
not
1.
a 10.
We are not putting Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's not better
at
than all. It's
1.
not better than all of these movies. So we're not putting it at 1. But it's not 10. It shouldn't be at 10. It doesn't deserve that. Those are the
That's
only
where we're
place.
putting
It's
it.
the only place it can be, so it has to be at 10. But it shouldn't be. Guardians of Galaxy is not the worst
Okay.
movie on this list.
All right. Caden, we will rate Guardians of the Galaxy 10th.
All right,
The
and
worst
your
movie.
last and final movie is
It's
we
number
think it's a
one.
perfect movie. We all think it's a perfect movie. It is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
There we go.
Into, okay.
See, I'm glad we kept it open. Because Into the Spider-Verse is better than Spider-Man 2. I don't care what you say.
I don't
That's a
know.
fact.
I don't
It's a
know.
fact.
Are we
I don't
sure
give
about
a,
that?
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you
Are
say.
we
It's
sure
on
about
the fucking
that?
wall right there. I'm sure about it. Yeah.
We go.
All right.
Go to
You guys got
4.
anything else?
Let me run through these. Okay, for
Yeah,
our
go for
final list on the blind ranking, and number 1, actually, for our final list on the blind ranking, at number 10, we have Guardians of the Galaxy, which deserves to be higher. 9 is Man of Steel. 8 is Logan. 7 is X2. 6 is Endgame. 5 is Iron Man. 4 is Captain America: Winter Soldier. 3 is Batman Begins. 2 is Spider-Man 2. And 1 is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
We can't give caveats. This is our rankings.
I'm
You know how much I love people online not understanding blind rankings?
Yes.
They're like, what? They fucking
why the fuck would they rank this like this? Because I couldn't
Guardians
see
of
what's
the
coming next,
Galaxy?
dude.
I love Chris Pratt.
Did you imagine if I just went The Blind Side?
You would have been
I'd
removed
literally
from the show.
I'd fly to Des Moines right now.
I
not a
honestly,
superhero
honestly, your guys' blind rankings for this one is actually really good. I think you guys did
Yeah,
really
I
good.
actually
I would put
I agree with
I would
that.
have Guardians. I would have Guardians of the Galaxy. I would put my ranking would be Man of Steel in last, X2 at 9, Guardians of the Galaxy at 8, Logan at 7, and then I think the rest
I would
is the
agree
same.
with that as well, but I think you guys did really good on this blind rankings.
I would do
I think
Logan.
this is better than our last one. Hopefully, people don't get as pissed, but they definitely will.
Maybe I love when people are like,
I won't do my ranking.
I love when people are like, are they rage baiting? It's like, guys, it's a blind ranking. They don't know what's coming next.
But also, Trey's always rage baiting, so yeah.
I'm not rage baiting. You know me, and I actually think this stuff.
Dude, part of me thought he was gonna give us fucking Spider-Man: Far From Home because we were talking about it earlier
I
for the
know.
last
I
one.
thought so too. I thought he was
No.
going to give us something shit.
Oh,
But
man.
thank you for being true and honest. All right. Thanks, everybody. It was another episode. Subscribe. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next week.